adventurers bar deep in the labyrinth of the city.
Yes.
Called the Grease Tap. You also managed to solve the issue of Suru and Akio being unconscious.
Yep.
You then went down to the Grease Tap and encountered the owner of it, Gorui, who is a rather a heavily scarred Minotaur former pit fighter, now bartender and bar proprietor, and her rather wizened and cranky assistant, Grobrook. Excuse me.
Oh, you have to pronounce it.
Yes. You can only pronounce it by belching. It's a Minotaur thing. Grobrook, who is old, missing an eye, which he does not bother to cover, unlike Goruri, who is also missing an eye but wears an eye patch. And balding and unhappy that the fact that a large Minotaur warrior of Discord ripped off his door recently. You recently came into the information that while Gorui does not currently know where Bulger is, she does know where he might be. Suggesting that you investigate the Lady and the Tramp Tavern.
Yes.
In the Noble tier. A very fancy place.
Since we're going there, we gotta get Chazari, the fanciest of us all.
Exactly.
That's right.
And so we find you, still at the bar of the Grease Tap, deciding what to do next.
We leave and go get Chazari.
Paulina remains nauseated for the time being.
How's that nausea going for you, pal?
Other than that, I don't believe you have any stats.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I think I missed something. What?
Pal is still
Paulina
nauseated.
and Pascal are still have the nausea condition.
Oh,
because
yeah. This is true.
I mean, there's...
It's the rest of my life, I guess.
There's like a potion or whatever.
Oh.
We tried that.
Really? Wow.
Well, I tried that.
Nausea.
It's nausea from being just too full.
Yep.
It's not like magical nausea.
And it's also only been about an hour and a half since the food orgy occurred.
Can you say that word again?
Okay. No. Then laxatives, I guess?
That seems like it would just result in an even worse problem.
So, are you guys leaving?
Yep. I think so. Okay. I don't think there's anything left for us to do here.
Get drunk.
Already on that, so.
Good.
That's true. Suru has sampled the
wares?
The dwarven whiskey and the dwarven beer. One of it was good, and one of which was not.
Is it the beer that was bad and the whiskey that was good?
Yes. The beer had earthy flavors.
Yeah, it's beet beer.
It's literally earthy.
I was starting it.
All right, so you exit. Your Adruban, your guide, continues to assist you in returning to the surface of the labyrinth, and in another 20 minutes or so of walking, you emerge back into the sunlight. A short time later,
yes,
you are back in the palace. Adruban takes his leave of you but suggests that if you need help returning to the grease step, that he would be happy to assist. And as for you guys, you can all return
Go to hell.
your quarters, whereupon you still see Cesare speaking with Mario and his wife.
Oh.
Yep. But they've been talking about this entire time.
I have no idea.
We should spend this whole session doing that conversation.
We should not. But Cesare, what have you been talking about this entire time?
Oh.
Or just finish up the conversation, as it were.
Ended on a joke.
Anyway, so I said, that's not a gun, that's my wife.
Mario laughs.
Freeze frame.
His wife laughs politely.
There's a freeze
You would have
frame.
had to have been there, I guess.
All right. Y'all have returned. And Paulina,
Yep.
it's been about 2 hours now, and you're sickened, but not nauseated anymore.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can take You can take all your actions instead of just one of them.
Super.
Mario.
Yo. Woohoo.
So, you return.
Yeah. Oh no.
What have you guys been doing? What did you find out?
We found out
all that stuff that was just said at the beginning of the session.
yes,
Great.
all that stuff. So now we gotta go to the Lady and the Tramp.
Have you been there before, Mario? How long have you been here? During our conversation, we clearly talked about this, so I already know.
Yes, and I have been here for a week.
Have you been to the Lady and the Tramp?
Yes, it is a very nice establishment.
Did you meet, what's
The
the
lady?
guy's name?
Bulger?
Bulger.
He would sometimes meet me there. Very rarely. I did see him meet what I was told was another person that he assists, or that he a friend of his, a upper class Minotaur local. I believe he has something of a reputation as a fixer, but also a reputation that he could be trusted. In fact, this Minotaur did, in fact, recommend him to me. So my concern remains that he may be injured and not simply
I see.
betraying me. Of course, if he is betraying me, then I will have to have words with that man.
Yes, indeed. We'll have to probably get rid of somebody. Alright, well, I guess we go to, the Lady and the Tramp. I suppose you lot will probably have to look differently.
Yes, there is a dress code.
What's the dress code?
Less adventurer, more this. And he gestures to his own rather well-made clothing.
See.
Okay.
Clothing generically described as a courtier's outfit. The local Minotaur stores should have local fashions that would fit, as well as imports from Vivian if you would like something more to that taste. I don't know if they have much in the way of Hadanese formal wear, but you could try.
I'm curious what the play is here. What so
we don't really have one yet.
Okay, that's why I'm doing it in character.
Cesare. Come on.
So do we suspect Bulgar of doing something? Or do we think that he got taken?
I mean, it's from what it seems like right now, it seems more likely that they got taken.
Okay. So do we want to go as ourselves, or do we want to go as people that others would not recognize?
I mean,
does it seem like he was taken? We just know he's at the Lady in the Tramp. We know. We heard he was playing two sides, apparently.
Hang on. Give me the name of a Viennese merchant. Cesare, go. Like a lady merchant.
Cruella de Vil, the famous fur merchant.
How's it
Trades
going?
in
My name's
Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil. I'm from Viven.
Hello. How are you? What are we doing here?
I'm showing off my ability to conceal my identity. As you can see, it's good.
You're from Viven. You don't have to pretend.
Yeah.
You've been gone for like 1 year.
She's from Lowtown.
Okay, that's a good point. Alright, well, we could do like the everybody is servants thing. I guess my question is, are we going just as ourselves or are we not? Because if we're not going as ourselves, like what are we actually trying to find out at this bar? Just to kind of ask around and see if Bulgar got taken?
It's more of a restaurant than a bar.
A restaurant.
It has a bar.
Or well, what we heard is that he's there, hiding out there.
Oh, he's presently there.
That's what
well,
that's what it's been said anyway.
Oh.
To clarify, Gori said that that's a place that he goes commonly. Not that her whole point has been, I do not know his current exact location.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's a place where he's commonly seen. So.
Okay.
So maybe he's not there right now, but he might be.
I guess my question is, if he sees us, will he try to leave?
Why would he? He has no idea who you are.
You told him to watch for us. I guess
I told him to watch for your ship.
A boat. Okay.
I suppose if he saw you get off it, then he might recognize you.
Well, I'm sold.
Let's go.
Well, alright, are you going directly there? As you are currently?
No, we got to get some nice clothes.
Yeah, how much is a couture's outfit?
Haute couture? A haute couture outfit?
I don't know. I'm not fancy girl. And how neither are you? Shut up.
Actually, that's kind of a good point. My clothes are technically magic, and I would like to not have to part with them.
You're also covered in scars. Maybe you should be like the tough bodyguard.
Oh yeah, kind of be a tough bodyguard.
Sure.
Sweet. I will say nothing. I will just
grumble every once in a while.
You still have to dress nicely, though.
Even the bodyguards are typically either in parade armor or something.
I'm a simple holy woman. Look at my robes.
Yeah, well, a simple holy woman doesn't go to restaurants.
It's true.
Yes, simple holy woman is not typically the type that we would find in there. Unfortunately, it is really quite.
All right, I'll put a fancy outfit on, but
I won't like it.
Can I not? Can I keep my mouth shut? Can I just look pretty? Is the question.
I mean, that's the question for you. Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Say like you lost your voice.
Sure.
But don't, because you lost your voice, so you can't actually say it.
Oh, yeah.
From a witch.
That was a test.
Damn.
Failed.
Heck.
Heck,
And
indeed.
I now have a burrito.
The average outfit that you would need to put together in order to actually get into a place like this would be 30 silver pieces. However, in order to actually carry off the whole thing, in order to get the whole impact of the clothing, you need to have at least 50 about silver pieces worth of jewelry and additional ornamentation, or else you look like an out-of-place commoner.
Aha.
Quote unquote from the item's description. It's also tailored. So you might need to go to a place that specializes in tailoring something quickly.
Yes. Tyler's.
Oh, jeez.
Which of you went shopping last time for clothing?
I did last time we were here. Last time when?
Well, in Viven, way back when.
Actually, it wasn't the Twin Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I went then. I bought like some fancy pants or something.
Right. It was you, Batbayar, and Pascal. Batbayar is dead, but maybe Pascal remembers something from the shopping trip. He also did his own shopping on his own time. Being the idle rich that he was. Or you could ask around.
Good.
Or you could continue to sit here in silence.
We could do that too.
Wow, so many options available to us.
I mean, I honestly don't know. This is not my wheelhouse. This is entirely Cesare's.
What do you mean? You have clothes. You've had to dress nicely before. This isn't the first time you've ever had to dress nicely. You run a kingdom.
I mean,
get some nice clothes. Cesare is saying this and he's shouting at you. What's wrong with you? Get some nice clothes.
I mean,
Kasumi.
What? I don't.
You absolutely do.
I'm not like at functions all the time.
You've been to multiple functions.
Oh my god, we go to the store and we buy clothes.
Let's
just get there. We find a store.
You go to the big tailor.
Oh god. Ask Pascal because he went last time shopping all fancy. Where did you go shopping fancy?
We go to Taylor.
Pascal strokes his chin and goes, well, last time I was going shopping, I was mostly looking for just sleeveless shirts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I do remember going to this one place that was a arcane tailor.
Can they make clothes quickly?
Yeah, that was the entire appeal is called Tridu's Tailoring. I believe it's a gnome.
Pal looks at everybody else with their arms out like, huh?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let the legend come back to life.
Come on, Kasumi.
Okay.
Put a nice blouse on you. I don't know. I don't know what the style is over here.
Something extremely frilly.
Yeah, is it frills? Is frills cool?
No, it's
Oh man.
Like bows?
God, what do you think fashion is? Frills and bows. That is what pretty is.
Belt.
belt.
Belt. Hot damn.
Hello, may I have belt? Actually, clothing in the Minotaur half of the Twin Kingdoms is sort of akin to the Miranese clothing from Game of Thrones.
For those I don't know what that means.
Oh man, I don't watch the show.
What the
That's
fuck?
fine.
No, you just said things and it's like that's nothing to me.
Man, it's all just mind pictures, man.
Well, that's not helpful.
Heck. No spoilers, by the way. I know new season's coming out. I don't know what's happening in there.
If you don't watch the show, then
because I read the books, but the book's never gonna come out, and it's already past the point in the books that the movie.
Yeah, but they're already different.
Yeah, but I don't know which parts are different, which parts are gonna be the same. It's very stressful.
I can tell.
Mm.
Seems really rough.
Yeah.
You're better off just reading the books, in my opinion.
They're good.
Both. The show is fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I would like to watch it as a separate thing after, quote unquote.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, those books are never going to be.
Yeah,
finished.
I know.
That man is going to die, and
I know.
those books are not going to be out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, but something like those.
All right.
It's sort of very roby, sort of flowing.
That's in style?
Wraps, sort of.
That's the style in Twin Kingdoms.
The three of them look like a ripening banana.
Yeah. Twin Kingdom likes bananas.
Goddamn, that was very funny.
I think it's fine. But wait, aren't I already kind of wearing something like that? Just wrap something around it.
Yeah, but yours is
It's got like fists all over it.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
Well, you've been wearing it to adventure for.
It's true, but now I know it's like a magic thing. But could a magic tailor fancy it up and make it fancy with magic, or is it because it's magic you can't fiddle with it too much?
Just aesthetic changes. Actually, that's something to ask about.
Ooh, okay.
Why can't you just wear something?
Well, because if I could get like an upgraded robe, I wear this robe all the time. But I'm part of the kingdom. I want to look, at my station.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. So it's this sweet robe. It's magic.
So I guess they should just go instead of just me like naming off different articles of clothing and asking if this is fashion.
Yeah.
Belt.
Oh God.
Sir, I require belt.
Can I just get an outfit made of belts? Tetsuya Nomura.
Why not just ask the tailor what would look good on you, and then they'll magic it up for you? Is that how it works?
Well, I mean, the last time we even came close to that, some guy wanted to put bathing suits on me, and I was
I think that guy was an outlier.
that does not change the fact that I was very uncomfortable.
I think maybe we all were, and
Everyone
I understand.
In that town is uncomfortable, just by proximity.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, Saru is full of awful people. There's a piss specter.
That's true.
The
piss specter is cool.
It's of dubious canonicity.
Piss specter is real and my friend.
Anyway, so after a bit of time, the lot of you are able to make your way down to Trito's Tailoring, guided by Pascal, remembering the basic twists and turns.
As a Minotaur.
Yes.
Nothing. He spent so much time here, he's become one of them.
Yes.
No, this is outdoors. It's on the main drag of the market tier, so actually it's really quite easy to find. Walking through the door
to make the market difficult to find.
Yes. Walking through the front door, you find yourself in a fairly spacious chamber, circular, but completely bedecked in different fabrics and with all manner of clothing, primarily in the Twin Kingdoms styles, either Dwarven or Minotaur. On mannequins of various sizes. There are mannequins for very small folk, and there are mannequins for very large folk. There's even a centaur mannequin who is modeling a very fetching wrap robe with matching baubles, it should be noted.
Ooh, baubles.
Yes. As you enter, a little bell rings. Interestingly, there is no door. It simply rings by itself as you pass underneath it. And out from behind a fold in the various fabrics that are up against the wall appears a gnome. This gnome has blue hair, 2 tufts of it shooting out from directly above his ears in a vaguely conical shape, but no hair anywhere else, except for a mustache that goes out about 2 inches on either side of his mouth before stopping abruptly and going down for another few inches at a right angle from his from where it had previously been going, giving quite a new meaning to the term handlebar. He wears a pair of spectacles that have multiple lenses attached to them that can be put into place for him to magnify or as he needs it. And he is dressed quite well himself, though not in a Minotaur Dwarven fashion, but in a waistcoat and trousers and clothing that you would expect to find more up from the northern realms. "Greetings," he says. "Welcome to Trito's Tailoring. I'm Trito Snapdragger, and you are... Well, I don't know who you are. You are new clients, if I'm not mistaken. May I help you?"
I did not like that noise.
May I help you?
Like he's like showing us his food first.
Yes, they need to be dressed. We're going to what is it, Lady in the Tramp later?
Yes.
You know the place?
Oh, yes. And what is this they, sir? The fashionable pirate has been in vogue for a long time, but I don't think it's going to quite get you into there.
Ooh.
Oh,
wow. Well, I shoot this man. We'll go.
He dies.
I'm rolling damage. Great.
damn.
Let's go.
Okay.
Can't believe Cesare is exploiting his diplomatic immunity.
Yes, diplomatic immunity just lets you murder people at
Sure.
your whim. It's great.
I mean, I've seen 24. I think that's how it works.
It is
right?
how it works in 24. That's true.
Boop, 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 boop. Anyway,
What was that?
that's the 24 noise.
Oh,
Yes.
the other 24.
Is there another 24?
Yeah, 24 minutes until the Yo Gabba Gabba concert.
What?
Oh,
What?
Yeah, instead of being like the oppressive bong noise they use, it's boop, boop.
Okay.
Anyway, well, which one of you would like to go first? Presuming that Chazari did not in fact shoot this man.
He gets to live for now.
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Get it over with.
Right. You're rather strong looking, aren't you? Well, wouldn't be the first well-built woman that I have had to.
You better be careful with what you say
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, those are weird
He's gonna
comments to
die a
make.
second time.
Yes, I have been. It's been noted that my bedside manner is perhaps not the
Why are you a doctor?
best. I am a doctor of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And I'm thinking something that keeps his shoulders bare. And yes. And he goes about, and as he begins puttering about you, Suru. Yes. Out from previously unseen hiding spots fly a number of things. A few measuring tapes, and a pad and paper. And as he continues mumbling, looking over, occasionally telling you, stand up a little straighter, dear.
Wow.
Yes, like so. And he, without ever touching you, your measurements are taken exceptionally rapidly. And just as he had done so, as soon as they're done, bolts of fabric just shoot off the walls, fly towards you. Suddenly you're wrapped up in one entirely, you can't even see. And just as soon as that happens, it's gone. And you can hear the sound of scissors in the background as suddenly something is being snipped, and things begin to be threaded together. Needles begin doing their work of their own accord. And then from the side, a necklace appears in front of you, then a different one, and then a different one, and they keep two of them keep shifting back and forth. What do you think, the blue or the green? This is up to you. Either works quite well.
Oh, this is up to me.
Blue
The
or
rest
green?
isn't though.
This is the choice you must make.
Suddenly everything stops.
You have to select the right color.
I was trying to best accompany your eyes and your hair, your skin tone with the colors I was choosing. But if you would like to select specific colors, by all means.
No, I guess I trust you. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Well,
I'll take green.
He snaps, and immediately everything goes back into motion. The two other necklaces fly off. The green necklace also flies off, but sets itself in a more prominent position nearby. And is joined by a pair of matching earrings and a ring. And after a mere 10 minutes, you are suddenly bedecked in you're not bedecked, I should say. In front of you is a mannequin, rather, bedecked in a really, truly beautiful gown. Somewhat disturbingly, the mannequin has become essentially a body double of you.
That is disturbing.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, he got my measurements.
Does
so.
it have a head or no?
No, it's just
cool.
a neck.
Great.
But and yes, and as you watch the various additional pieces float gently onto it, and you are looking at yourself very, very fancy up.
What color is it?
It is red.
Okay.
I thought he asked for green.
Oh, that was the necklace.
Yeah.
That's the stone inset in the necklace.
And
It is an
matching
emerald.
earrings.
Oh yeah, nice.
Okay, I guess I'll take that.
Oh, very good. That'll be 80 silver pieces.
Done.
Excellent. All right.
Hey!
Who's that?
Look at Snuva. Hey!
Hi, sorry, I fell asleep.
Nuva,
Sorry.
how could you do this?
Are you getting your? Are you on Lent or whatever? Sorry, not whatever, but are you practicing that right now?
Ramadan?
Ramadan, yes. Pardon me,
No,
I
that's
apologize.
later in the year.
Okay.
No, I was just really sleeping and I slept.
You're just a sweetie boy.
Yeah.
We're just buying fancy clothes right now. You haven't missed too much.
It's true.
Yeah, we spent like an hour arguing about fancy clothes.
Yeah. About going to an Italian restaurant getting fancy clothes.
Hmm.
80 silver. So I
Yeah.
have to go subtract 80 from my funds.
Mhm.
I gave him a little pat on the head and maybe kind of a noogie.
Ooh.
And I hope he doesn't like it.
He seems to.
Love it.
He seems to take it more of a as a gesture of endearment rather than displeasure, but he also doesn't seem to be especially fond of it either.
That is perfect.
Yes,
Exactly
he goes,
where I want to be.
yes. Please, next, please. Next.
I kick Kasumi forward.
Hi.
Oh.
Now what?
What was that?
No, it's unusual to have an undine, if I'm not mistaken. Your skin color is striking,
Really, he did get
my
a
dear.
PhD in fashion.
It's
Thanks. Okay. So what do we do here? I tell you a color, right?
yes.
Purple.
Mm. Yes, that'll work quite well with the cool blue tones. You could even do black if you were really interesting.
You're really interesting.
If you were interested, excuse me.
I was gonna say, shouldn't it be interested?
Yes, I misspoke. Me, the DM, not the small person.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Purple or black?
Black.
What about like a really deep amethyst?
Purple's my color, so you can't take
Like
that.
jewel tone. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
And also, my robes are purple as well. Whoops.
Well,
Oh man,
Or
we're
you
gonna
could go in the
clash.
opposite direction, go to gray. You really just want to. It will work well with any cool tone.
I mean, I can make myself not blue.
Black
I
is very
will.
slimming.
What are
Wait,
you
no,
trying
I
to
didn't mean.
say?
No. Excuse me, I'm
Chris-
sorry.
And that is technically correct, but I don't think that's necessary in the
no, not at all. It's just a added bonus.
A single tier.
Kyle goes and sits down on like a little velvet couch in the corner.
Then the tear becomes an icicle, and it pierces Pal's heart.
Okay, yeah, sure, black, why not?
Very good. The same process repeats itself, and you find yourself in the end facing a garment of similar style to Suru, wrapped around and sort of drapey garment. The wrapped but closely wrapped large fabric, large fabric, but in black with a gray trim and very spindly sort of organic looking jewelry with a lot of curves that sort of intertwine with each other.
To hide my fatness?
No.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I thought elven jewelry would work pretty well with you. If you disagree, by all means, tell me. But
I mean, I have no opinions one way or the other. I'm trusting you with my life.
Well, it's 80 silver pieces once more.
My fashion life.
Yes. Okay, 80 silver, sure. Great.
Mm-hmm. So that's Kasumi then. Very good, very good. Oh, we're off to a great start. Who's next?
Akio crawls out of the fucking darkness. Covered in blood.
What?
Trust me.
All right.
What?
So, here's a pause, right? Who the fuck is Logan Veritask?
Oh, that's
Jack Reaver.
That's Jack Reaver
okay.
when he played when we first started.
Where'd you get that from?
Why do you ask?
On the
His
bank, I'm
name is
guessing.
in the back.
Oh. Yeah, he's like a little flying wizardy guy. Lizard man.
He's a sentient bat.
Then he jumped into a pile of laundry, and then we never saw him again.
Never saw him again.
Yeah, and he still runs our Wizarding Academy or whatever.
Yeah.
What?
He's busy doing wizard stuff.
He's still part of the government. Haven't really checked up on him in a while.
He has a franchise now?
Yeah, the lizard wizard is just sort of doing his own thing.
Wizard, yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. Yep. Whatever you just said.
Mm-hmm. Akio.
Yes.
Yeah.
He approaches you and goes, dark hair, dark eyes. Athletic figure. You could do essentially anything. Any particular color you would prefer?
Yellow.
It'd be striking.
Just do like paisley or something.
What? That's not a color.
What is that color? What? Oh.
Pattern.
A pattern, but a pattern can have multiple colors.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll take that and roll with it.
You suggest to him paisley.
When I think paisley, I think couch, but maybe
Sir,
couch.
I understand that I said that you could do anything, but it would be a betrayal of my vocation to allow you to do that.
Look at it. Come on. Come on, Nuva.
Yes. Imagine going into a battle looking like that.
You look like a Tacky shower curtain.
Moseyed on in from West Sarugu.
What was that voice?
A West Sharugan accent, clearly.
No.
That would be beautiful.
Such patterns aren't really in vogue. I would really recommend a solid color.
You're gonna have to roll a charisma.
It really is a standoff. You're gonna have to roll a charisma check there, partner. You want to get me in anything other than Paisley.
At that point, he appears to be defeated. He shrugs and snaps. You are whirled around by the various measuring tapes and scissors and fabrics, and in the end, you're in a paisley robe.
Yeah, wait,
it's
Body.
It's a full-length garment. It's a long garment, basically just from your shoulders on. It's not a wrap like Kasumi or Suru got. It's a basically a very long tunic that extends down to your ankles, and it's
It looks
oh,
great.
you have a studded belt that cinches it around your waist. A sort of the difficulty for him was to find a you have no necklace or anything because he couldn't find anything that would actually stand out against the paisley. So instead you just have a pair of like upper arm torques.
Nice.
And yeah, that's 80 gold. That's 80 silver pieces that he requests for you for that.
All right, I'm gonna open up my bank and I'm gonna give it to him.
All
Plus, on top of that, I'm gonna give him a tip.
And the tip is
Make it more.
you're terrible, buddy. I had to tell you.
I'm sorry. All right.
He seems really good. That's all Akio's fault.
I'm opening up the bank. Right.
You're welcome. God have mercy on me.
I think it looks very good, Akio.
Thank you.
We're gonna tell everybody around town that you made that.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Why
Next.
All right, I'm game.
All right.
Go for it,
So
Gradient.
I've been watching what you're capable of here, and it's very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I have maybe a special request. Don't know if you can do it or not. You may probably be able to tell my current garments are magical.
He folds a pair of the lenses in front of them that you notice are a little off color. And he goes, oh, yes, I see.
And
You'd like me to modify these?
If that were possible. They're not totally outside of the style that some of these guys seem to be wearing, so maybe with some alterations, sort of dress it up a little.
Yes. Some repairs here and there where they've been worn.
So it's funny because this thing has actually already been upgraded once, right? By who did it? Somebody dyed it purple. It wasn't purple originally, and they gave me a diplomacy bonus.
Oh, if it was a diplomacy bonus, it was the guy on the beach.
Oh God, it was Beach Guy.
Yeah.
Can't believe you're still wearing it.
Which means it's probably like a bikini or something.
It's a very powerful item. Also, it was a gift, so yeah.
Some gifts get thrown away.
It's a gift that allows me to do things that are 5 levels higher than I would normally be able to do. What's a level, huh?
All right. Yes. So, what in particular would you like done to it?
Oh, I don't know. Make it snazzier. Make it look like acceptable. Or better than that, I guess.
Zebra stripes.
No. Maybe keep it,
Radiant.
No.
Do it. Have like that weird. Have the weird transition.
I mean, you're the artisan. What do you think?
I think this can be done quite well. The purple will keep. Accent it with some
flames.
Flames.
What? No. No, accent it with some gold trim and gold jewelry. I'm thinking.
Oh, that's another actually. Again, and she takes her amulet of the mighty fists out of her robes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've already got this pendant that is also magical. It is silver, and I would also prefer to maybe incorporate it.
Well, silver trim. Perfect.
All right, cool.
No, this will work fine.
Good.
Typically, I match
gold is
gold with
also
purple,
mine.
but
Yeah, I thought I would, step off your toes a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking
I glare.
Oh God.
All right, well, that's settled for that. That'll save you some money on the required accessories. I'm thinking a diadem, forehead wrap. All right, let's go. And just in an instant, your robes are assaulted by by his various tools. They clip some things off. They sew some things on. You are some folds are pushed out of the way. Some are spread out. And unlike the previous ones, you are not facing a mannequin at the end. You are instead just sort of standing there because it was just done on you. And you have a sort of you are shaped very much like yourself. Your clothing, your monk's robes are now very fine.
Nice.
They are not the robes of a simple monk. They are the robes of a monk who is also the counselor of the kingdom. They are trimmed in silver with a actually around the legs at the pants. They have a in silver thread motif. What motif would you like?
Oh boy. Oh man. What would be good? Can they look like cool little lightning bolts?
Absolutely.
Sweet, like forking lightning. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's actually quite realistic looking due to the color. That sort of just seem to strike up from where they close in around your ankles to just below knee length. With lightning motif. And yes, and on your forehead has been placed a sort of silver chain thing. It just sort of sits there on top.
Oh my God, I have to draw her now. Jesus. So cool.
It's sort of well, actually, in the pictures, I think there's something.
God, that paisley is so loud.
It's incredibly loud. I hate it.
Like chartreuse and magenta.
I'm thinking he'll be somebody good to have extra attention on anyway.
Yeah.
That's not an untrue thing, but this, I would hope, is not something that he typically will be wearing into combat.
Oh,
Why would he wear it? You were going to a restaurant.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna fight in
in
the
the
restaurant.
future.
This is combat.
I mean, in the future, Paulina, that sort of head thing.
Oh yes, it's
Unfortunately,
very
I do not-
cool.
Unfortunately, I do not think this robe can go over the armor that I wear.
That is unfortunate.
Yes.
Stretch it out a little bit.
Can't it go?
Get it?
Can't it go under the armor you wear?
Just get it altered.
Yes, and no. What are you thinking? Don't wear that into combat.
Wear it into combat.
It would be very awkward in combat. It's like fitted. It's actually quite loose, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I was
really,
very confused by what you were like. Doesn't it being fitted mean is it's more suited for combat?
Anyway,
Well, it depends on what kind of fit you're going for.
Yeah.
yes. All right, that just leaves Sada and Cesare.
Sugar, I'm like really off. 1 second.
So will go.
All right.
Oh,
Sada will go. Sada
Oh.
says, stepping forward.
Sada would like clothes.
Mm.
Would like cloth.
Anything in
Belt?
particular, my dear?
Purple and gold.
Purple and gold. I see. You seem to
this.
have that.
Yes.
Yes.
But
you seem to have
I need it fancier. Apparently.
Well, yes. Your current explorer's outfit is not up to the task of getting you into a fancy pants restaurant.
It is not.
Mhm. And in the end, you have a garment much like that of Suru and Kasumi, the multiple wrapped wrap that sort of just wraps around your torso, ends up draping over your arms, and it's purple.
Nice.
Not unlike Paulina's, but with a golden embroidered into the fabric around the left leg and then drawing up your torso is a golden dragon.
Nice.
I don't know why. That just seemed appropriate.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yes. You also are treated to a more modest golden necklace and earring sort of match. And that'll be 80 silver pieces, please.
All right.
Oh, and Miss, and he points to you, pal. 60 for yours, please.
Oh, sure thing. And she will also give him a
what?
of a tip
Oh,
Is it a hug?
of 10. No, 10 silver.
Should hug
okay.
it too.
So 70 to him for that.
Yeah.
Purple with gold dragon. 80. And so Cesare. And now you, sir.
No, thank you.
All right. If
Ooh.
you are clearly someone who knows how to dress himself, so I'm sure you would be able to produce something to get you into the Lady and the Tramp. But then there's nothing that says you can't always do is something new.
And not for 80 silver, I don't think. I'm good for the moment.
As you wish, sir. I would note that you do pay for convenience as well as the product here, but...
What do you mean, the convenience of you doing this whooshy whoosh stuff?
Yes, it's not often that you can have a piece tailored to you personally in a matter of minutes.
I just saw it
Yes.
happen like 6 times, actually.
Yes, here, but my store is unique in this city and actually in this area.
Yes, it all seems very nice, I agree. It's excellent work. I especially enjoy the paisley outfit here for Accio.
Yes, you did have a hand in it after all.
Well, it's always nice to stand out in a crowd.
That is definitely something one can say.
Right. Tell them, Dvorak, I understand that you don't understand yourself, but I understand.
Oh, you are very quiet, actually.
Oh, wait.
There we go. That's it.
Okay.
Well, I will not keep you further if that's all you will need. Unless there's something else I can help you with.
No.
I don't think so.
Well,
Do you know where I could get a live tiger?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, for a second,
Tiger.
I got excited.
He's been waiting to be asked
I've been
that.
waiting to be asked.
A live tiger? Oh boy, I've been trying to get rid of one for weeks. No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There are exotic animal salesmen throughout the market area, but an animal of that size and ferociousness would be
Cool.
Would be
I agree.
cool.
Yes, cool. We'll go with that.
Would be sick as hell.
Yes, well, yeah.
True nuts.
Mhm.
All right. Have a good one, buddy.
I will indeed, and you all too. Enjoy the clothes.
I will.
And now, several outfits richer, you are able to make your way back to the make your way back to the house.
Palace?
Yes, thank you.
The greatest challenge of all. The house is gone.
Sorry. So, yeah, you're able to make your way back to the palace. It's about an hour later. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, should we get a reservation or something? Like,
Probably.
Uh,
all right, I'll call them.
I would. Mario and his wife have left at this point.
I was
but-
calling the restaurant.
Yes, well, you have no phone.
Brisket is still here, though. Or is he?
Yes,
Oh,
Brisket
God.
is still there.
Oh, okay.
Your various cohorts are still there. And one Pascal is still there, who observes to Cesare that we're guests of the palace.
Yes.
Why don't you just go down there and say, hi, we're guests of the palace?
To the restaurant? Very good point. Let's do it.
All right.
Cool. You want me to come with, or should I wait here? Because
Would you like to come with?
You?
Haven't you just like overeaten or something? Does
Absolutely.
The concept of food not,
disgusts me.
Yeah.
I am utterly repulsed by even the idea of seeing any more consumables, and would instead rather do some perhaps light arm exercises.
Okay. Is that a euphemism?
What? No. Gross.
Okay. Well, have a good time.
He narrows his eyes at you and sort of backs off. And maybe like after like getting midway between the door to his room and you, he turns around and goes, with weights.
Okay. He's a good kid.
Paulina, he stops next to you and goes, you look really good, by the way.
Thank you.
It's like a Beavis laugh.
Thanks.
He finds this reply to be wholly endearing.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't do it that much. Holy shit.
He gives you a double thumbs up and retires.
I finally feel like an important person.
You've always been an important person.
No, you weren't.
Now the fashion's just catching up.
Oh, nice.
Also an important person because he holds a position in government.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like it. And I look like it.
After changing, which does not take particularly much time.
Yeah.
You are given a little writ proving that you are guests of the palace. And you can make your way to the Lady and the Tramp.
Okay.
And then
Let's
we do.
Yeah,
Let's
we do it. Oh, whoa! Look at this very, very modern aesthetic. Very futuristic modern.
It's very modern, which is modern but Frenchy sounding.
That embassy is responsible for this. Are there some like dogs eating lasagna nearby?
Is there?
There are two dogs permanently eating spaghetti and meatballs. They are just completely round.
Is there an
Thank
orange?
you for also making that joke.
Is there an orange? Is there an orange avatar with them?
No.
If only.
So yes, you enter, and immediately you are approached by a minotaur in a similar black full length robe, but although his has sleeves and he is undecorated by any sort of jewelry. He approaches rapidly and clipped, standing about 7 feet tall. He looms over you by rather a lot, giving him a certain level of intimidation to his complete professionality. And he goes, "May I help you?"
We are guests of the palace interested in dining here tonight.
Do you give him the writ or just...
Here is the writ.
There's the writ. Plus 100 to diplomacy.
He takes the paper and reads it and folds it and hands it back to you. Very good. It will take us a moment to prepare you a table. But if you please, would you prefer near the windows or closer to the back?
If we're looking for that guy, probably closer to the back, right?
Probably somewhere where... Yeah, that makes sense. Closer to the back, please.
Did I overhear you say that you are looking for someone here?
You didn't hear anyone say anything.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
We were going to meet up with a friend here for dinner, but we were recently informed that he will not be meeting with us, so we decided to come alone because we heard so many good things about this place.
It is always pleasing to hear that our reputation precedes us. Please wait here. If you should like to peruse our freestanding bar.
I will.
Freestanding bar? All right, I will.
There is a bartender behind the bar.
Give me an alcohol.
Oof.
Classic alcohol. I am a normal human person. I would like alcohol.
Alcohol, please.
What are your drink? What are your special drinks, you bartender? What's your name, bartender?
My name.
It's taken from me.
Is
Just give me a minute to think of my name.
My name is the one person who works here that I didn't give a name to earlier.
How could you? The
Oopsie.
bartender is clearly the person we're going to be spending the most time with.
I absolutely know. No, I got everybody else. It's of importance. So I am Duun.
Okay, the Un. Do you have any?
But close enough. I have a number of dwarven spirits made downstairs, as it were. We also have several imports. If you are looking for wine, we have both Jessalyn and Vivanese vintages.
I don't ever roll this. I'm just going to roll it for no reason. That wasn't even very good.
That's pretty good, a 20.
Says lore.
Do you have lore anything? Or what?
I was local alcohol.
Okay. Local alcohol is kind of moves. Typically, you wouldn't pick local. It would be from an area. Lore is
if it was
supposed to be
imported here, it would be local somewhere else, South.
Yes, but no. Typically you would pick like Hadnese or even Sarugan alcohol.
You picked this for me.
I did?
Yes.
Oh. Foolish me.
You.
Well, anyway. It's
Betrayal of the highest order.
Or maybe Saru was just that good at picking up everything about alcohol in the
That's
wherever
fair.
she
That's
goes.
fair.
All right, Saru. Well, actually, you do know that at least the Dwarven whiskey is good, and judging by that, the other Dwarven spirits that they're advertising are probably also going to be similarly good. You do note he is not he's not telling you anything about any sort of beers, Dwarven or otherwise. So far, he has mentioned whiskeys, brandies, wines, vodkas.
Vodkas. How exotic.
From the High Kingdom of Hargarneth.
Well, if we're drinking as a group, I would suggest the Dwarven spirits. That was really good.
Put a lemon in it.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, sounds fine by me.
All right, one for each.
Okay.
He takes a bottle of what you had earlier, Suru. You recognize it. And unstopping it, he proceeds to pour you each a glass. Well, he asks, would anyone prefer ice?
Yes.
All right, Akio, you get ice. The rest of you don't.
I'll take
Ice is a chumps game.
Oh.
Right. Kasumi, you also get ice.
I don't.
Well, I don't know because you could just chill it with your hand. And all right, you now have actual like nice glasses, crystal glasses, with which to drink. And after retrieving your 7 drinks of the same type, your matching drinks, the one waiter returns to you and goes, "Your table is ready. Please follow me." And you are led back deeper into the tavern, and it is actually a little crowded. The people here are perhaps there is probably a majority of minotaurs here, and after that, the next most would be dwarves, and then it's a smattering of a few other people that happen to be eating here. You were brought back to a table near the back, near a number of doors, not near the kitchen doors, you note, or the restroom doors, which you note are marked, but on the far side of the room, and actually sort of not near any of the actual tables, so as not to disturb the patrons, but rather a number of rooms that are marked private.
Aha.
Ah.
We also don't have we don't have our weapons, right?
You do not have
Except
any
for our
weapons.
natural weapons, like how I can make
Wink.
a fire sword, or how Pal can punch things,
Yes,
Yeah.
you do not have any actual weapons.
or
but
how Cesare can like raise his hand up and shoot it like a gun.
I have a decorative pistol, yes.
um,
Can't I have the decorative giant sword?
Yes.
yes,
A lot
the
of
decorative
people
giant
do
sword.
have that.
That's
Mm.
right, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a Scottish thing.
Mhm.
Yes,
I was
that's
thinking
true.
more like having a gun blade on display at your house, but yeah.
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 Typically, those aren't brought to restaurants, though.
No, but they're deck.
I mean-
So I'm afraid your people smisher is not going to get into the restaurant.
Damn.
You don't think
Not today.
Akio's loud paisley outfit is loud enough to distract from Suru's sword?
Suru's sword is in fact louder than the paisley outfit.
Wow.
Damn.
It's larger than she is.
You just scotch tape a couple emeralds to it, and I think it should be fine.
Just like rhinestones.
Where does a hat?
Anyway, 3 people die when woman loses balance. The waiter, after you sit, rattles off, asks if you would perhaps like a bottle of wine or 2 for the table.
Yes, 2 bottles, please.
And he then he recommends a specific Viennese vintage, which they recently imported.
Very well.
He then rattles off a number of different things that they're preparing today. You note that Foul Beast is actually repeated up here, although he calls it cockatrice.
Foul beast.
Cockatrice.
What'd you call me?
Cockatrice.
How dare you?
He has rainbow fish sauteed in a white wine sauce with almonds. He has steak, a prime rib,
I'll take the steak.
grilled.
Biggest, best steak you have.
Oh, that would be the prime rib. Would very good, madam. And so yes,
Can we
it's
get a cheese plate for the table.
and the soup of the day is onion.
Wow. No tip.
Oh, and well, no, there is a cheese plate, and also he does bring a bread plate over.
Yes, but the cheese for the cheese, some salumis, maybe.
Yes.
Salami.
We also have an appetizer, which is we have a what do we call a grand tomato. It is.
Oh man. I want that.
Is it
I
like
want.
Is it anything
Oh,
like a
I want a grand tomato.
It is a tomato cut into wedges and spread open. There, in its center, is placed a some mozzarella cheese
Ooh.
from
You were
Chris-
so
It's
close
obscene.
to describing a bloomin' tomato.
Yeah, just doing
and
it.
out of the cheese.
Caprese bloomin' tomato.
Yeah.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I have heard.
Out of the cheese is various greens and vegetables
I have heard.
with
It's a salad. The big
Yes.
tomato.
I have heard that these places
Is
they
the
use-
tomato itself large?
Yeah.
They are large
Grand,
tomatoes.
actually.
He makes a sort of
Doesn't
shape
that make
with
them
his
very
hands.
watery?
Not if it's like
These
a
are-
really good heirloom tomato.
These are Brazilian tomatoes, so they are
beef.
Only the finest tomato.
Do you have the tiny cube cheeses attached to picks?
Ah, yes. Bring the
I
cubed
would-
cheese.
Bring you some cheese cut into cubes if you
The
would like.
finest marble for our friend.
I have heard the legends that I wish to take.
Very good. I will bring some at once.
I want
Thank
that.
you.
I want
If I
that
do.
grand tomato.
Also, give me some of that grand tomato, I guess.
I want that grand tomato.
It's
in real life.
quality.
It's just a tomato salad.
Yeah, but those
Hell
are
yeah.
good. And this
Yeah.
is presented in a cute way.
Now, but see, now hear me out. Could I get that deep fried?
Could I get that on the go?
A blooming tomato, real.
Oh, that sounds
I will ask the
good.
chef. I'm sure we'll be able to do something for you.
Yes.
I hope they have doggy bags here.
Okay, is everybody getting this grand tomato?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Did
everybody.
you say it was an app?
Yes,
It's not an app for the table, though. It's an app for one person.
you can share it. It's a large salad.
Do they have a
one
fixed
person.
menu option?
No, it's a daily fare.
Ugh. Twin Kingdoms. Very well. I will also have the grand tomato.
All right.
That sounded defeated.
He brings you back your grand
The
tomatoes.
options here are bread and a big tomato.
I'm having a steak.
And a
He
bunch
also
of
said
meat.
something
There's like,
about
Entree. I
rainbow
don't think
fish.
they're gonna bring the steak out as an app for you.
No.
I see.
I don't want an appetizer.
There's a soup of the day.
There is a soup of the day. It is an onion soup.
Onion.
He also brought out a cheese platter.
Yeah, there's tons of shit here.
You know what? I don't need the tomato then. I will just partake of the cheese platter. Thank you. But did he give his name?
His name is, in fact. No, I did write this down.
Da-da-da-da.
Blooming.
Ravwiun.
Rev Wiyun.
Yes, I am Gravwiun.
Gravwiun.
My associate Leela will be assisting me if you need anything. Please let us know if there is anything that you need.
Very well.
Am I correct that this will be charged to the palace?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a big yes on that one.
Let me just get out my back credit card.
No.
Very good.
Charging this to Logan's Academy.
So yes, after some time, your appetizer is a brief amount of time. Actually, you're being attended to very carefully by the waiters. Your appetizers are brought out. They ask you about your entrees. Do you desire anything in particular? They ask you about what exactly about the steak, how you want it cooked, what you would like with it, or if you just want meat on a plate.
You know, that place sounds pretty good.
Perhaps some asparagus.
Yeah.
No.
No, I do not wish to have the smelly pea today.
It only affects some people, you know.
I did not know that.
I can
It
eat as
affects
much
the-
asparagus as I want.
It affects
grill
Accio.
some
That's the
potatoes. And serve it with the juices of the steak.
Just piled my plate with meat.
Okay. And soon you are treated to an exceptional meal.
Thank you.
Pal goes to take a bite of big tomato while the entrees are getting, set up, and then it's like she gets it like right up under her nose and takes a sniff, and then she's like, "Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
You
no, I
very
don't feel.
rapidly remember.
That's part of why I ordered the steak.
Does somebody want my big tomato?
I
Yeah.
grab it.
Thank you."
The other part is that we are in a place full of minotaurs, and it seemed appropriate to eat
Yeah,
steak.
you have to
Why
earn their
can't you eat
respect.
tomato?
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, Pao, you see the steak, and it brought out for Suro and Akio.
Oh no.
And it is a thick, like 2-inch thick cut.
And she has non-flashbacks is what's happening?
Yeah, basically. It's beautiful, but to her it is death.
Nightmare.
The camera's on Pow's face, and you can hear like helicopter blades in the background, and then like a bomb go off. People yelling.
Oh God.
She's like, no, never again.
Why are we here?
The horror.
Just to suffer.
After that, after your various foods are brought to you, the waiter notices that you have decided not to eat Pow, but doesn't say anything. He goes, "Can I assist you with anything else today?"
What?
Please don't mind our crocodile.
What?
The waiter's eyebrow raises, and then he focuses his attention on the rest of you, trying to blot out as best he can the image of the Paisley man.
What was that noise?
I think that was him talking
Eating.
with food in his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Okay. Alright.
How do you even broach this subject? You get adventurers around here often?
I believe certain of our clientele hire adventurers and on occasion have brought one or two to our establishment as some sort of reward.
Do you know a man named Bulgar Horgensen?
No.
Oh.
Alright, normal
Insight
answer.
check.
Normal answer that isn't weird at all.
Sense motive. That's sleight of hand shit. Oh, it was so much better though. Fuck.
No, that's just you just use your sleight of hand roll because you meant to roll a sense motive.
I have sense motive as well.
I mean, you can use that 12, yeah. Giving you a 27.
Oh, that didn't help at all.
He does not have the best bluff. He is clearly lying. Like, he's not even hiding it.
Oh.
I am...
See, come on, man. Is he like a touchy subject or something around here, or?
Roll diplomacy.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Can I like?
Shazar, if you'd like to jump in and assist.
I only
was
have a
gonna
plus
try and
3.
aid another, I guess, but I don't know if aid another would bump that up much.
I have a -2, so
Go
I'm
up to
going to
14.
stay out of this.
What'd you say, Sels?
It would go up to 14.
All right. Well, I mean, there you go.
Alright, I successfully aided. Oh boy. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Is there
Yeah, I'm
anything else I
sure.
can help?
I'm sure you're sure.
I am.
You are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like anything else to eat, madam?
I'm on a hunger strike.
'Cause
You
your
have
food is
come
so
to
bad.
an interesting place. Then.
I mean, you can't choose who your companions are, right?
Mm.
Huh? Meaningful look, huh?
You
She wiggles her
actually can.
eyebrows.
Is there a reason why you're wiggling your non-existent eyebrows at me?
Hey man, just because I don't have hair there doesn't mean I can't use my face to emote. Also, it's just itchy. That's all. Itchy face.
Yes. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, we'd like to see the dessert menu.
Ah, yes. We have imported gelato from Viven.
You imported it
What kind of gelato?
from Viven?
Do you have like a?
both?
Do you have
Yes.
like a wizard casting cold spells on it, or like an enchanted
Probably.
refrigerator? To
Yes.
keep it in?
Yeah.
The answer to
that's-
that question is yes.
That's very cool.
I
Literally. Oh my god, you guys.
Alright, well that sounds lovely. We'll have the gelato.
Yeah.
I will. I've not
I
eaten
also
it.
have the gelato.
I'll enjoy watching you guys eat it.
Dogs
Let
can't
me-
eat gelato.
Give me some
That's-
gelato. Wait, what?
Looks
Inaccurate.
like you can't eat anything
Is that?
right now.
Wait, do you have all the allergies and Can you
No.
not eat
No.
chocolate?
I
Okay.
love chocolate.
he
One
he brings
chocolate
you
cake
out
for friends.
Don't give Pal peanut butter.
gelato. He
Ugh.
also brings you each out a small mint jelly.
Oh, that's nice.
That sounds
Welcome-
great.
Is it
Welcome to
poison?
my mouth.
No, it's mint jelly in a little cup.
Can I eat that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's soothing.
Oh god.
I squeeze it.
It's all right. You now have mint jelly all over your hands. Literally jelly, like grape jelly that you would put on a sandwich.
Akio really is like a crocodile that we found in the canals and like turned into a man through magic, and it's his first day being a human being.
That's a very apt description.
this seems to be like a common theme.
a
with
very new character
characters.
sort of thing, yeah.
Babies.
Put him in a paisley suit and fucking parade him around.
Would you guys like to see our very wild samurai?
Sometime later, Leela, the other waitress, comes over and says, I see you're all enjoying your dessert. Is there anything I could do for you? Perhaps freshen your drinks?
Yeah, who's Belger Horgensen?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, who is that guy? We're trying to, I don't know, hire an adventurer. There you go.
Should I roll that again too? There you go.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I don't think I know a Bulger Horgensen.
Alright.
She said convincingly. She actually says.
She does say it convincingly?
No, she.
Oh, she says the part where she says
Oh.
she says convincingly?
What else does she say?
I see. Are there other people listening? Is there a place you like to go afterwards?
No.
No, you live here?
I'm sure that no one of that name is here. Currently.
Are you really sure?
Okay. Understood. Big wink. Shrug.
Of
to
course,
party members.
I wouldn't want to give away anything about anyone if I don't know to what cause they are being requested after.
Oh, they gotta help him. Ooh, we gotta help him.
You need to help him.
Yes, he has things that we are interested
No, I am
in.
afraid I am. Then I'm afraid I simply am not familiar with his current
Oh, we have to hurt him, actually.
Real bad.
We gotta
Change
hurt him.
that very quickly.
It all depends.
It all really depends on what's
Depends
his
on
deal.
if he's
Well,
a traitor or not. But it's
yeah,
likely
Yeah,
we're
he's
question.
a,
limited
it's likely
information,
he's a traitor.
Listen, our lives are in danger, and Bulger Horgensen has the key to us not being our lives in danger. That's why we care. And by not telling us information, you're killing people, which is against the law.
Roll bluff. I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, only a 59.
Sorry, 59.
Freaking. God.
I don't know why you ask. Unless it's like I'm talking to a deity.
I don't know. I think Cesare could lie to a god.
Just occasionally there will be things that you just cannot, that someone will just not believe.
Oh,
but this
sure.
is
of
something
course.
but this is actually something that's reasonable. So I need to ask for the roll. For Christ's sakes. Oh. Well, all right. And she leans over closer to. Hawkinson was here earlier to meet the Lance Breaks.
Who was that?
They're a upper class Minotaur couple They're still
Couple?
here. Yes.
Oh,
I know that they have done business together before, but I'm not sure for what reason they were meeting, except that Horgenson was taking along with him a woman, a dwarf, that seemed to be in a trance.
mysterious.
Yes. Anyway, they went into the Lancebreak's private room, and they have not emerged.
How long ago was that?
Hours.
He's dead. Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, can
I think that woman might be in danger.
Yes, that makes sense. You probably don't want a dead woman in your restaurant.
Can we go in there?
Understandable.
It's a private room.
Yeah, but
Well.
I mean, we'll go in there privately.
I mean, I don't even.
Okay, stolen snake.
Perfect.
I don't even go in there. I knock on the door, and one of their guards takes the food from me. Speaking
What
of,
if
I
we
need to go.
disguise ourselves?
What if we disguise ourselves as the food?
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, sorry, he's picked up one put down.
Sneak in on a serving
She-
card.
I continue to smother myself with jelly as it
Yeah.
was
What
all
if
funny.
what if we
It's-
all hide under a food cart?
Is
I
there
can
a-
get under a big silver dish.
Is
What
there
if we
a-
just enter because we don't care?
Is there a private? Yeah, also true. Is there like a
Yeah.
private bathroom for these people?
Yes.
Damn it!
I don't.
Is there, what's the adjoining wall to the private bathroom? What's on the other side of that
Wait,
wall?
Kasumi, you can swim well. Swim
Yeah.
through the
Yeah,
toilet
swim through
into
the
the
toilet.
private bathroom.
Do we have anyone who can?
I'm going to just leave you alone now to figure out how to
Do
All
we
right,
have? Do we have
thanks.
anyone who can
No,
cast?
no.
Do we have
Can I
anyone who?
get-
Do we have anyone who can cast reduce person on Kasumi? She can swim through the toilet pipes.
Can't she
I-
just turn into like a watery thing?
I can't.
Right.
Hey,
What are you
wait,
even doing then?
Oh, which one of us can be invisible?
Waitress,
Me.
what's your name again? What's
yeah,
your name?
weird.
Wait,
my name
I-
is
It's
Leela.
Leela.
Leela, come here, lean in.
I can be invisible, but it's only for
group
like.
up, group up. Okay,
Okay.
Huddle.
now here's the thing. You're in this as much as we are now.
No, that's not true.
That's just fine.
If you don't help us, you're in danger.
Don't do
What?
this to the serving staff.
Just ignore her.
Yeah. Thank you for
Also,
huddling with us, though.
I need another royal tomato.
Oh my god. You
You
can have mine.
Actually, I would also like another
Akio.
royal tomato.
Yes,
Akio,
hello.
Can I get like
Hey,
another wine
you're-
too?
Oh,
Akio,
all right. But I think that woman really needs help, so perhaps you should.
Yeah, okay.
I can go
I can-
invisible, but it's only for
I
like
can
a
prepare.
minute.
I can have the
Risky.
royal tomato prepared for you in the meantime.
Also,
What if,
Akio, what?
if we just bust the door down? Would that be bad?
No, they love that.
Because we can do that.
You
Yeah.
could.
This is like an urgent thing.
It would be
Well,
recommended that
What if we're the
Could-
police?
you could
Kind of.
enter and
Kind of
just
like the special place.
not. The door doesn't lock.
Alright, let's just act like we're going in there because we're cool.
Yeah, just everybody, we
Jesus.
pretend like we're a rowdy bunch of drunk people, and we
Oh.
like just burst into the room like, hey, this is there's other people here, whoops.
I'm
Oh.
To
sorry.
be fair, you are.
Drunk.
Gravian announced that you were royal guests rather
Oh, great.
loudly at
So
the
we
door.
have the run of this place.
Hey,
Oh,
You could
sweet.
just enter.
Alright, let's fucking go.
Just
Thank you
sorry.
so much. Thank
are
you.
you sure that we should just act like we're rowdy drunk people? Because I could just be rowdy and drunk.
Yeah, I'm already drunk and
Oh no.
and covered in jelly.
We're a bunch of
You
royals
gotta
with our
put that on your
weird-
character sheet now.
I use
With our
my
weird
Western Star
animal-
Ioun Stone to disguise myself as the Grand Tomato.
You look delicious. Also, Akio, what else?
No, never mind, Akio.
Akio is our very large and brand new baby. He doesn't know how peoples work yet.
Suru's just pushing things around on her plate.
I'm like 45.
I think Pow's gonna stand up.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna go. You guys could follow me if you want. I'm gonna go help somebody.
I am currently
Let's
a
just get
tomato.
on in there.
That's fine.
I pick up the plate of Cesare.
Oh, this is
Bring him with us. Come on.
I got him.
this is such a mess.
Christ.
This is such a mess.
Pow just
By the
walks
way,
purposefully away.
A number of you still have injuries.
Yeah.
I'm
I think those are healed now.
Yes.
Do I have
or
I'm
injuries?
still sick. Whatever.
you don't. Well, no. A number of you have strain marked. You should heal up. Be at
Are
full.
Oh,
you-
I see.
Are you still like full of meat?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
how, but I sure am.
I'm
On
really
second
got it.
thought,
I've
let's-
improved
Yeah.
slightly.
Accio, I have bad news for you. We're all full
What?
of meat.
Oh God.
On second thought, let's not go in there.
I don't want to endanger the meat that's inside.
Pow goes.
Pow, how do you
Assuming-
approach this door?
She
Assuming
just
I whisper to you as the Grand Tomato. Come in
Yes.
there and be like, we have one order of Grand Tomato for all of you.
Done. Will do.
she just walks through the restaurant like she knows what she's doing, and then she just goes up to the door and opens it like she thought it was hers.
Okay.
And everyone else following be damned.
Bada bing, got
Tomato
one grand tomato
fuckers.
for you.
You can arrange yourself in that 6x2 rectangle as you want. I just put you guys down as
Oh, well, there.
What?
yes, because that's within the 6x2 rectangle.
Well, I want to be in front so I can carry Cesare in. Since he's a
I came
player.
through the door.
No, I know. I'm presuming the rest of them are following you in.
Alright, cool.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is everybody doing? I should say.
I'm gonna follow them in, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow them in. I don't really know what to do. I'm not a stealth man.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
We got the run of the place. Let's just do it.
Do I have my weapon on me?
Or
Nope.
Kasumi, do you
guess-
want to be in front of Suru, or Suru, you want to be in front of
I
Kasumi?
guess I'll use this.
No, you
I
don't.
don't.
Thank you.
I don't care.
Might want to have our fast talker on hand as not a tomato
Fine.
to maybe diffuse any situation that might be happening.
Well, he could stop being a tomato once I put him down. That's
Well,
the
how
grit.
long does that take once combat starts? Who knows what could happen?
Surprise!
Oh,
I wasn't a tomato. I
Could
am
take
in
a whole
fact
minute.
a pirate.
Who knows?
Please
I
listen
was
to me.
actually a pirate. The whole time.
Hello.
Please listen to the words I have to say now.
Yes.
I mean, Cesare
Hey,
entered the room as a tomato.
you ran into the room. You enter the room.
Oh God.
I've ceased being a tomato.
Mr. Lancefeet, break and Mrs. Minotaurs.
Jeez.
Oh God damn it!
You deleted the floor. We all
Oh
fall.
no.
We all fall into the void.
Back to the bar, I guess.
There we go. So you enter, and as soon as you do, you just throw the door open, and the six of you pile in, and the door closes behind you as if on a spring, and the six people in the room just stop what they're doing and stare at you. Four of them are guards, obviously, large, burly minotaurs in nice the same sort of fitted clothing that Akio is in, but also with fitted over it, very ornate and stylized parade armor. The two minotaurs behind the table are rather obese, and before them is the remains of what they've been doing
Oh man.
presumably for the last couple hours. Plates piled, and various different foodstuffs being churned that have been churned through, and they all stare at you. Mr. Lansbury speaks first. Goes, "Who the hell are you?"
I got one royal tomato here for you.
You are clearly not a waiter, and anyway, if you were a waiter, you would have waited at the door and allowed a guard to bring in the tomato.
Wanted to make sure it was.
Also, that is not a
fresh.
tomato, that is a person.
That's what you think.
That's
That's
quite a
my
way
name.
to talk about
My
a tomato, eh?
I'm a royal in the cabinet of Sada, and my position is Grand Tomato.
That is preposterous. What do you want? Get out! Yes, get out!
What was that voice? That's
Oh,
a
That was
hello.
Mrs. Lancebreak.
I'm Mrs. Lunchbreak.
Oh my goodness.
Please make her a permanent character.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Akio, you should heal yourself.
Oh,
And also,
okay.
Kasumi.
All right, I have healed myself
Oh.
through sheer will alone.
No, because this should have been fixed earlier.
I'm sorry.
Well, you should be.
Okay.
Done.
You all should be sorry.
Where is Iago and his
Smashing your way into our
infinite knowledge of
private
royalty?
room unannounced.
Well, you
What?
look nice.
What kind of food they eating? Mm-hmm.
Well, I did note that today they are serving foul beast. They have a prime rib of steak. They have the cheese platter, the various wines that they have from Viven, the vintage of wine that they have from Viven. They have the grand tomatoes. They have the bread platters. They have the onion soup. I believe there was another entree. Oh yes, the rainbow fish sautéed in the wine sauce and crusted with almonds. And they have all of that
What's front door?
Yeah?
in various states of being eaten.
Hungry.
Mr. and Mrs. Lancebreak are each about 7 to 7.5 feet tall. It's hard to tell they're seated, and are expansive. They are spherical, like a globe. You could find out countries in them.
Like a
who are
Baron
they in
Harkonnen.
terms of, like Baron Harkonnen, they're floating. Who are they in terms of their position, and like what's the big deal?
Roll knowledge nobility.
I did.
You did.
Iago did, that is.
Well, Iago whispers in your ear that, hey,
Can you do
these
that?
are like two big mucky mucks.
I see.
They're
Accurate.
sorry. Did you say they're two mucky mucks?
Yeah.
Big ones.
Yeah, he said big ones.
All right.
Like two important people.
Okay. Well, that's definitely intuited by just.
They got like connections and stuff.
Uh huh. Like what kind of connections? Like
I don't know. I rolled a 13.
13's not that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not gonna get you that much information.
All right. Well, fine.
But these people are upper class minotaurs. They are important in the upper social strata, and they have connections in the upper social strata. They are known.
Not for long.
And they are wealthy.
My apologies, Mr. and Mrs. Lancebreak.
All
We
right.
are currently here.
To
Sorry,
get
is
out.
there a better honorific or whatever? I don't know. We are here as guests of the palace, and we heard that there were two very important people here staying, having a nice meal. We are so sorry to interrupt, but we simply wanted to stop by and see these incredibly respected pair that we have, of course, already heard much about within the confines of the palace. And we wish to pay a greeting and our respects to you. I will roll a diplomacy for that. Or a bluff, whichever you want.
It would be diplomacy.
The diploma buff.
Are they five levels above me?
They are not.
4, actually. Oh, no, 5.
Someday.
Mr. and Mrs. Lancebreak they like being flattered, so they sort of adjust themselves on
flattered,
their
huh? What if I did an intoxicating flattery upon them right now?
Well, that requires a minute worth, right?
At the end of the tirade of flattery, attempted blah blah blah.
Mrs. Lancebreak
Yes.
goes, all right, Go ahead. What do you want to speak to us about?
Oh. Do they? I literally don't know anything about these people.
Hmm.
How are you?
Hungry. Right. So am I. Now, if you don't get out of here, Mrs. Lancebreak's going to be fucking beside herself with hunger.
Whoa.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
whoa.
hey. I thought that I don't like hearing that kind of
swears.
Well, get used to it.
Oh,
Plunge into our room, interrupt our lunch, and make nice noises at my wife.
I made nice noises to you too. Would you like some more nice noises? I don't know.
No, I
You
want
have
to
such good
leave
horns,
you.
and what a powerful appetite. Really a figure of strength and intimidation in you. I can see why you're so respected around here. I don't know. I shrug
Alright.
at Kasumi.
What are we trying to accomplish here, you guys?
I'm trying to buy you guys time to look around the room so that you can
I
see
have
what's
looked
happening
at the
in this
food.
place.
I will look at the room.
are there any fried dwarf?
I look at
also
room.
Look at room. I
Paulina,
observe room.
Yes. I
uh,
should.
you espy
Ah, damn it. Okay.
that the room has a number of various cabinets.
Okay.
There's also a door, presumably in the back, presumably for the restroom. Geez, even with a 1, you roll 20. That's pretty good.
Damn.
That doesn't
So
seem
actually,
right. I don't think I
Suru,
have 19.
Suru, well, presuming you do, Suru knows this as well. That there are several cabinets. Some of them are glass doored and have various plates and glasses in them. And a couple in the back, where Mr. and Mrs. Lancebreak are not. They are solid. Perhaps for jacket as well. You wouldn't need jackets here, but for rain gear or tablecloths.
But it doesn't look like there's no like signs of duress in this room or anything.
No.
They didn't like try and scramble really quickly as we burst this door open.
Well, actually, well, just seeing those cabinets, is what Kasumi and Sada take note of. Paulina and Suru, you note that the one cabinet on the left appears to have a sort of weak knocking noise coming out of it.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
almost quiet enough to be imperceptible above the conversation, but it's there.
Who
Beat
can
it.
go invisible here?
No, you leave.
What?
Yeah.
This is our room.
Also, look over there.
No, who
Point.
can go invisible here?
Me.
No.
Sana.
That's what I'm
How
trying to
long?
make them look away.
I know. I'm gonna try and distract you. I'm just trying to figure out who I need to take attention away from.
Where's the cabinet in the room?
It's behind Mr. and Mrs. Lancebreak.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like here.
Actually, I've just realized I really have to use the bathroom. Do you mind if I just get by you really quickly?
Yes,
just
I do.
one moment.
Guards, remove them.
Guard, remove them. We're guests at the palace. What do you
Yeah,
expect is
if
going
you
to
touch us,
happen
it's an
here?
international incident.
You're
Well,
about to get sued by the government.
the guards move towards them.
I go invisible.
What?
No, I was standing in the way. They couldn't see her. turn into the Grand Tomato.
She's not like Frodo-sized.
I turn into the Grand Tomato.
Okay.
I mean, if he was making
my headset died. What happened?
if he was making an actual effort to conceal her, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
but at no
There's
point did he
guards
say he was
around.
doing so.
He did
He
imply
was
it.
trying to distract, but he didn't say that he was going to shield her body with
Okay.
Yes.
Well, if you
his
wanna-
enormous frame.
I turn into the
It's
Grand
very
Tomato.
large.
It's
Big
like-
hat.
like
I don't
that
think the
would
tomato is
definitely-
that
All right.
big.
While everyone is really distracted, Sada sneaks on by.
I think it's a modest
to
tomato.
get to that cabinet.
How dare you utilize such magics? No, you don't.
Oh.
Alright, Pow just fucking flies over there then. She jumps. She jumped real good.
And kicks
She jumps
Mr.
onto
Lance.
like
All
one of
right,
the people
roll
and-
initiative as
over.
the guards all take out.
Oh, you know what?
Hmm?
Is this a flamboyant? Is this an illegal action?
This
Which
might
part of
in fact
this-
be an illegal action.
Because
What
I
do you
have
got?
that thing that lets us act in the surprise round if I do something illegal.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah,
Like-
unabashed gall. On a successful bluff check, we act in a surprise round. That's what it is.
Are we doing something illegal if they're also doing something illegal
So it's
already?
whenever you commit
Yeah.
an unexpected and outrageously unlawful act. So it's not quite outrageous, is it? Unless we shot
I
them.
mean, assaulting a pair of nobles in their own private room in a restaurant is pretty outrageous.
But
Okay.
what if they're also
Then I would like to roll a bluff and bring
Technically, they're just
everybody
trying to escort you out of the room, so.
I would like to roll a bluff to try and bring in my party members for this so that they can all take a surprise round action. It is
I
not
forgot to
a
put my-
exact surprise round. It is let me get this here.
I forgot to click my pog. I'm sorry.
Are we actually going to start combat this
Oh wait,
late?
no, I did.
Yes.
Okay.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
take
so
too
the
long.
surprise round, everybody gets to act in the surprise round, but then all of our initiatives count as one. So basically, it just means that our first round is a surprise round. So they're like flat-footed and whatever.
Oh, excellent.
So I'm going to do the bluff check at a 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the DC for this bluff check?
Here, let me paste the outrageous gall, unabashed gall, against the opponent's sense motive.
Okay.
It is a -2 for each person I bring into my thing, so that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at a -10 for my bluff.
Okay.
Here I bluff. Oh!
Oh!
That's a bluff.
All right. 56.
Yeah, sense motive that.
Well, looky there. You all get into. So, what illegal action are you exactly taking, Cesare?
That's a great question. I don't have my gun on me, so I can't just shoot them.
No, you can't.
Can you piggyback off of somebody else's illegal action?
Yeah, I was going to say because I thought that like Pow or whatever was leaping towards them.
Because
You
she
need to
is.
say something that you do.
Yeah, all
I
right.
think- I
Then
think
what is
those-
my outrageous action?
Trespassing?
You
Go kick one of the testicles.
You
has to
walk
be
calmly up to the
outrageously
table.
illegal, though. Outrageously illegal.
You
And I
shit. You
can't,
shit on the
like, come
floor.
right up to them. I shit on the floor.
I mean, that would be outrageous and most likely illegal.
That's very true.
Oh, this place has a dress code. You could strip naked.
Oh,
Pretty
that's
outrageous.
right, that's
Pretty
right.
illegal.
That's true. That's true. I absolutely could do that.
You
Because I
you
have
rip your
an
shirt off.
Iron stone. All right. I don't actually have them, but we'll say that's part of my bluff. Can I use my Ioun to disguise like a bandolier of pistols on my chest, and I do like dramatically take off my vest or what is it, jerkin, and act as if I'm about to draw weapons on them?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I do.
Awesome.
Okay. So everybody's initiative is basically 1, except you get a surprise round.
Yes, so everybody gets to act in a surprise round. So it's like all of us get to act first, and they're flat-footed. But it doesn't mean we get to take 2 rounds in a row.
Right.
So
Okay.
We're going whole hog on these guys, yeah?
yeah, I was gonna ask. Hey, sorry,
Maybe
how
don't like
we
murder a bunch of
No, I won't
minotaurs.
murder them, but I will punch a noble. Is that happening?
That's I don't know. I think
Okay.
we want to get that dwarf in that cabinet.
Yeah, I just want to get to the cabinet.
and
really.
I don't.
What about the guards? Do we care about the guards?
I mean, they're just hired.
Incapacitate only, and please do not harm the nobles. Also, they seem pretty harmless.
Cesare,
So-
I do need a initiative from you though.
Initiative. Oh, but it's one. We know it's one.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Everybody's
Right.
is one.
Yep.
Mm.
Or change it to
Oh.
1.
Alright. No, don't all do it at the same time. Oh my god.
Do we not still need a number to differentiate between
Yeah,
ourselves?
we will still need that.
Yeah.
But,
So why not just use the rolls we have?
okay, and then just put us on the bottom.
Oh my god, stop it. Don't
Just add like a 0 to it.
No, nobody touch.
Nobody touch. Nobody touch. No, that's wrong. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, so. Boop boop. Sada Ryudo, you go first.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving around, sneak around.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah. I double move with my other action.
Why not just go straight and jump right over the desk?
Because I'm sneaky.
Alright, please roll
That
stealth.
would be stealth.
Alright.
He said, knowing that there was no way that anyone could possibly see her.
Let's see the stealth modifier. That's a big one.
I have a plus 50 because I'm invisible, so.
Oh, plus 20, but
Oh,
yes.
plus 20. Okay, I thought it was 50. I can't remember.
No, it is
Okay.
not 50. There is no plus 50 modifier in the game.
That would be very funny.
I am invisible, so I thought.
Yes. Alright, Paulina, is your turn.
Cool. All right. Well,
Can
she
you,
doesn't see that, so.
No, but there is a big burly minotaur coming over to punch you.
Oh, yeah.
Are you any good at tripping or grappling?
And in fact, they are not actually looking to punch you. They are drawing falchions.
Oh,
Okay, well, she saw at least Sada disappear, so she knows that that's probably happening, so she will just take on a Minotaur. They're flat-footed?
Yes.
Very good. I get 2 additional hits on them if a flurry. Yeah, so one of these is probably going to go down. Can only hope.
Surprise, these are the most powerful.
Should I put electricity damage on that as well? It's probably overkill, right?
Yeah.
Eh,
I mean, as Cesare, I do not mind if they die, but
I don't want to kill them.
Hey,
I won't kill
I'm pretty sure Pal can just do non-lethal electricity damage with her fist.
I mean, probably, but I won't.
Yeah.
I'll just do
I hate to disabuse you of that notion, but you cannot do non-lethal energy damage.
Yeah, I won't do that. That's silly. But
I don't know. It's like a stun gun.
Blap blap, right?
Even stun guns aren't non-lethal technically.
Yeah,
Ooh, I should have said hammer blow beforehand, but that's okay. I always forget.
I think you'll be fine.
Cool.
Should
Should I roll my jabbing damage or sort of?
Well, let me add that.
Okay.
17 plus 19 plus 14 plus 10 plus 12 plus 20 plus 9. Nope, he's unconscious.
Okay.
Nice.
As you just wail on his head and shoulders, and at the end of it,
Oh,
you
shampoo.
land in a fighting pose. Your beautiful robe sweeping around you, your diadem sitting perfectly on your head, and he just falls over, his face a pile of rapidly swelling bruises.
Oh man, if I had known he'd go down so fast, I would have flying kicked to the next guy. But that's okay. She just does a rad pose and looks the next guy straight in the face.
The next guard is looking at her, going, "Oh no." Mr. and
Oh.
Mrs. Lansbeck are also looking at her going, oh no. Kasumi, is your turn.
Okay, so I look at the man the closest to me.
Mm-hmm.
Does he look particularly perturbed at this situation?
He looks like he is going to try and cut you up with a falchion.
Interesting. Okay. Hydroblast does only blunt damage. It's no energy damage whatsoever.
Correct.
So,
Non-lethal away.
yeah.
I was ready for you to do maximize dice plants.
It would have been very off. It would have been very
nail
off,
him to the wall.
But at the same time, I was told not to kill, and I do not have a reason to kill just yet.
We still need to make sure this whole diplomatic expedition goes properly.
I have immunity, though.
That's not immunity against the state itself.
Okay, what's the negative on non-lethal?
-4.
-4 to hit, and that's it?
Mhm.
Cool.
That's a lot of dice.
So I roll a lot of dice, my dude.
I think
You rolled a
he's
22.
unconscious.
He is not.
Oh.
But you do slam him right in the head with a bolt of water, and he goes, God! And stumbles back as he wipes it out of his eyes and looks at you very perturbedly.
I fire off some finger guns, which then also fire off jets of water.
Okay. Akio, is your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to do, I'm going to try to intimidate. And then...
You don't have your sword.
Okay, so hear me out.
He took silverware from the plates.
Yeah, I
but-
wanted to... What if I, am very scary with a butter knife?
What if you are? I don't know. That's purely
what
rhetorical
if?
question.
I would imagine I would have a penalty on the roll.
Um,
Did Akio take a knife?
I wanted to say that I'm taking a butter knife with me, but
You ordered a steak. You could
Yeah,
use it.
wouldn't you have a knife that probably just have like a knife?
Yeah, steak knife.
A knife
Yeah,
would work like a
steak.
dagger, wouldn't it?
all right. I will let you do dazzling display with a knife, with a steak knife. You take a -10 from the roll.
Okay.
They're like,
Here we
holy
go.
shit.
I mean, so far I feel like
28.
Okay.
+5 though.
That's specifically with
I think-
his
Yeah, I think
class ability, and that works with the dueling sword, not a steak knife.
Yeah.
A dueling steak knife.
It is not a dueling steak knife. It is a
Unfortunate.
steak knife. Mr. and Mrs. Lansbrake do not seem perturbed, but their guards do.
Do not get near me. I will carve you up and eat your thighs.
Don't listen to him. Carve him up so we can eat his thighs. Are we really going to eat his thighs?
They're good thighs.
Monty Python skit.
I
And
Zero. Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me, Akio. It is. You do have a move action.
and I'm going to. Oh my god. I do not want to actually get too close to them, so I'm just moving forward 2 steps. I'll be right back. I need to restart my router,
Okay.
and I'll end my turn. Okay, I'll be right back.
Suru, is your turn.
I actually need 1 second. Sorry, bad timing.
All right. Cesario will be your turn then.
Oh. Well, with all of my things that I can do and I don't have a weapon, I guess I will,
Pull at your gun and say,
Oh,
you
I
pull
can
at
always,
your finger and say, bang.
yeah, I can always pirates jargon.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
That's a will save.
That is a will save.
All right. Who are you jargoning?
I'm gonna jargon Minotaur closer to me, so on the left.
Okay.
It is a will saving throw against. What is my level? I am level.
You are level 11, so it's 1/2 your level,
So
it's a
5
15?
plus my charisma mod.
which
so
is high. So like a
9. So they have to beat a 25.
4. Well, he rolled an 8, so he is now confused.
Great.
I am here now.
Perfect. Don't attack the one on the left because that'll knock him out of his confusion.
All right, Suru, it's now your turn.
So
Let's
this
just
guy
try-
got hydroblasted or something,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So I don't really know what to do, but I guess I can try to grapple this guy.
I mean, you could. Yeah,
I have natural weapons too, so I could attack him, but I think
That's
I'm
true.
gonna just grapple him instead.
if you're raging, that would work also. But roll a combat maneuver check.
Where is my rage? 'Cause I guess I should do that too.
Just
This
right
is
at the
like
top
my
of that
class.
character sheet.
Sure.
Oh no, who'd we lose? Oh,
That was Nuva, and we knew
Cool.
that would happen.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I knew that too.
Oh yeah, because he's shedding his rider.
Why are all my buffs gone? Oh, there it is. Okay. That is done, and CMB, is that what I want?
Yep.
I don't really know how that
That's
works.
a good
Should-
one.
Play something. 1 second. Let's
Yeah,
pick
Jockey
from Fubo's playlist.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Fubo's just standing right
yeah.
outside the door playing the accordion.
He is a celebrity.
He absolutely is.
So Suru, that is a very good CMB. He gets an attack of opportunity up against. Well, actually, no, he doesn't because he hasn't drawn a weapon yet, and he doesn't threaten with his fists.
Can't.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, Suru, he is grappled as you grab onto his arms and sort of like just pull him into you and start wrestling him down. He's a big burly minotaur, but you are handling him quite well at this moment. The Minotaur guards are going to go. This Minotaur is going to move to here, draw his falchion, and take a swing at you, Kasumi. Does a 17 hit? Remember, you're not wearing armor. But you do have your water surrounding you thing going. Jay? Oh no.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Mhm.
Let's see. What is the dex? For mud, and then shroud of water. Pathfinder.
This is great battle music, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize we're playing music. Are we?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll 20.
Yeah.
I can't hear music. Let's
I
see.
turned it
Oh,
on.
my shroud of water. Oh, cool. Well, I have an AC of 18, buddy.
Okay. Then actually, I think he might have missed you. Yeah, he did.
You
Just
said he
barely.
was 17, so.
Yeah. So congratulations, you're able to dodge out of the way of his out of his falchion while taking no strain. Suru, the guy you are grappling, is going to try and
Apologize.
yes.
Yes.
Great.
No, he's going to try and break out of the grapple. But he will fail. You remain in control. And the Minotaur, who is Pirate's Jargoned,
Roll a d4.
I'm not sure if that's the good or the bad one.
That is attack nearest creature.
Awesome.
Oh no, that's
Doesn't do
Accio.
nothing really. Oh wait, or is it? No, it's not Mr. Lancebreak,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Yes, that is true. It is Accio. So he will move over and draw his falchion and attack Accio. And Accio, what is... Oh, Accio is not here right now. I rolled another 17. He might have missed. Accio is not wearing armor, although Accio is primarily an armor-based AC. Although, actually, Akio is wearing full plate. I did not realize. Just cause. Alright, so he regularly would have, I guess, a armor class of 16 then. So he does get hit, unfortunately. But at least it's not like a crit or something. And he takes 13 strain, defending himself from the wild slashing of this Minotaur. Actually, this Minotaur, thinking about it, gets a second attack against him. This will also hit. And takes an additional 10 strain.
I'm back to Akio being dead.
Alright. Mr. and Mrs. Lansbrake go, "How dare you!" And they draw forth from the holes of their clothing
Oh no.
rod.
Machine guns.
Yes, machine
guns. AK-47.
Sweet.
Pair of Chicago typewriters, and they just mow you down. No, they draw forth rods. They have, yes, rods.
Oh shit. Okay.
2-foot long shaft of metal with, and at either end there is a leering, sort of like mask face, or rather the face of a mask. And they go, take this, and simultaneously they activate their rods at you.
Should have punched a noble.
All right. Since they don't actually know where Sada is,
Wait.
they're going to.
Oh,
Yes?
never mind. Yeah. No, that's fine.
I'm going to roll d5 and figure out who they're targeting right now. And but up. All right. Cesare and Paulina.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing?
Oh shit, wait.
Well, I need both of you to roll a d20 and a d6.
Oh, there we go.
Just a
D20
regular old
and
D20 and
a
a regular old D6.
D6.
Here's my D20. Here's
What
my
happened?
D6.
Pow and Cesare are rolling the resist rods.
Okay, so that's a 34 and an 18.
Correct.
I forgot that I was sickened, so that's a thing.
Well, not on this, but it will be in just a second.
No, but for my first attack, I did.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Would it have made a difference? Okay. Cool.
Especially since it was before all of your jabbing style.
Yeah.
Also, if you just click off in conditions, there'll be.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Paulina, I need you to make a fortitude save, and Cesare, I need you to make a will save.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I think I can hear people now.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey Nova.
Okay. Good. All right. Neither of you feel any sort of effect.
Haha.
We took it.
Nice.
The lance breaks look at their rods and go, "What?" At which point Mrs. Lansbrake goes, "I'm fucking beside myself." Oh, see, I told you.
We were warned about that. That's true.
All right, Sada, is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna open this cabinet.
Can't
Guess
trust
it didn't work.
What's it take to open this? Ah! Styles, what's it take me to open this cabinet?
Opening it. It is unlocked.
Okay.
And you find that in it is the recumbent body of a dwarf woman. She looks like she is in a daze. Mr. and Mrs. Lansbrake whirl around to see that the cabinet is open. And go, "Wah!" Oh, it must be the little invisible one! Curse the crap out of that space!
Crush the crap out of that space?
Curse.
What did that take for me action-wise?
Move.
A move? Okay. There. So I guess I'm going to
assassinate them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna summon my fire sword and slash at Mr. Lansbrake here.
Oh!
My invisible fire sword, because I'm invisible and I have greater visibility. I don't know how that works, but hey.
I don't know either.
Invisible fire. Let's do it. 1 second. I think I can. Turn this off.
I was joking. I thought we were gonna not kill them. We could kill them if you want.
I'll hurt him. I'll get him started for you.
Oh god.
Oh, something's hot.
Very hot.
Don't think I like that. Dear, I think she's using some sort of invisible fire thing. Oh no! Why do we have these accents? These are wholly inappropriate for this for this area. Doesn't matter. We're rich, everyone talks like this.
That's their evil plan. They're gonna make everybody in the Twin Kingdoms talk like this.
No.
They're gonna make everybody rich.
Yes, their evil plan to make everyone rich. Paulina, is your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna help my boss.
Alright, you flying Kefka on top of the table?
Yeah. I do.
Mm.
And maybe I will put electricity on there as a swift action.
Sure? That would be deadly.
Okay, they're casting weird magic at us though, and it seems sketchy. But okay, all right, you're right. I will just kick the heck. Oh no!
It's only damage rolls that are low. As long as you hit them, that's probably fine.
And as it turns out, the two
That's not,
obese minotaurs
Yeah.
don't have that high of an AC. They're not wearing
super.
armor or anything. Although you do notice that they have conjured into being from their rings apparently little force field shields that
Okay.
Mr. Lansbrake does attempt to use to defend himself, but you just go right around it. This
Okay.
little purple shield is totally ineffective at defending his vast expanse of himself.
Jeez.
Those all hit.
Oh my. Okay. That's the 1 and. What is happening? Oh.
Keeping with the theme of rolling as poorly as you can.
What the hell? Everything is neutralized.
All right.
What the fuck?
Mr. Lansbrake turns around, attempts to defend himself, and punching him is like punching a sack of flour.
Yeah, it can't be pleasant.
But at the end of it, he is a very lumpy sack of flour. You've actually snapped one of his horns off with,
Oh, that's. Oh,
like, close to the
That's
base,
bad.
not at the skull, but like at the bend.
Oh, that feels bad, but okay, sorry.
You get it.
With a
Put it
whipping
back on.
kick.
Run up that.
And in the end of it, he just falls over with a ground shaking thud. And in fact, I would appreciate it if you could make a reflex save.
Okay.
Same with you, Sada.
Oh, all right.
Oh shit.
Let me go to my
I
defensive
fall
path.
off the table.
You fall prone onto the table.
Oh.
Bit.
Sada, you remain standing.
All right.
Ooh! Goes Mrs. Lancebrake. Ooh, I'll get you. Hold on.
I fell.
You did.
My back.
Kasumi, it is your turn.
Looks like a
It
porcupine.
is my turn, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, I will 5-foot step. Now I will use a pushing infusion on the man I just attacked. So if I hit, I get to make a CMB as well.
Okay.
So. Eh,
You successfully hit.
hang
He's
on.
probably unconscious now. Damage you did before.
Yeah, but I just wanna
he's
make
actually
fun.
not.
Oh, jeez.
These guys actually do have a fair amount of health.
He did a fair amount of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
done.
no, he's done 71. Yes, roll a CMB for your bull rush.
Yep, and I get to use my Constitution modifier in place of my Strength modifier.
That wasn't too good.
Eh,
He is
Whatever.
not pushed back.
Jesus. Okay.
Hey,
Windows
Hello.
10 does not like it when you restart your modem. The
Modem.
fuck?
Modem.
Modem.
Bottom. That's the new
Well, on the
thing.
bright side, Akio, is now your turn.
Okay, cool.
Don't kill him.
Don't kill the dude in front of me?
don't even hit that guy because he's like
I-
confused.
Do I even have the means of doing lethal damage?
He
Also-
will not be confused on Jazari's turn, unless Jazari confuses him again. It lasts for a round.
I actually... Oh, I have a knife, I guess. I'm gonna punch him, I guess? That's for non-lethal damage.
Alright.
That's just a melee, yeah?
Yes.
The guy with me is grappled also, by the way. I
Yes.
think that matters.
Alright. Punch.
You hit him.
You forgot what to roll for damage.
D3 plus your strength.
Okay, so my
Bonus.
strength- Bonus. Give me a second. My strength bonus is 5, so D3 plus 1.
Okay. You punch him in the armor. He doesn't seem to notice that much. Except it does shake him out of his reverie, and he now looms down at you. Angrily.
Hey, I wasn't here for a turn. Could you just ignore that?
Shizare, it is your turn.
In point of fact, he did attack you while you weren't here.
Why are we still doing this?
We could just leave, I guess.
Mrs. Lancebrake, do you think this is going to keep going? This is going to start going well for you or something? Can you tell them to stop fighting us?
Make a
Half of
Make
you
it-
are already on the floor.
make a diplomacy roll. Oh, I knew helping that little man would result in something like this. Stop! 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 I say! Stop!
Okay, never mind. We go back into combat. People have to die.
The
Wait.
guards put up their
I'm
weapons.
sorry. What was that? Sorry?
Stop!
No, don't kill them.
Are you sure?
I am sure, Kasumi.
Mm,
All right, you have the little girl, or woman, whatever she is. It's hard to tell. This dwarfs are so small.
Is this like a racism thing? Did you just want to like kill dwarves?
No, we were just supposed to watch her. I don't even know who she is.
Okay.
Why?
Bold girl came up and called in a favor, asked that we make sure that this particular dwarf woman doesn't go anywhere until he could return to retrieve her, presumably
That's-
this night.
Weird.
Why did he have a favor from noble people?
Because he does noble work for people all the time, right? I think.
That is correct.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Now, look, we should be reasonable about this whole situation. This is clearly not the sort of trouble we were expecting to come after Miss Dwarf here.
You attacked us.
You intruded into our private room,
We walked
and we did
into
not
a
attack.
dinner.
You did not. We did
and
not
you
attack
sent
you.
four
I asked your.
armed guards with falchions after us.
They all entered their falchions when you attacked them. They were going to simply push you out of the room.
That's not the way we're going to tell it.
No.
Well, perhaps we can come to a deal.
Alright.
We have
2,000
these.
silver.
We have these rods of random misfortune.
Oh!
Oh.
Hell yeah, give that thing to me. How many charges do they have on them?
I believe their use is a per day.
Oh, even better!
What?
It's a random bullshit wand.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard bidet. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
what?
a bidet!
I was like, I really was confused. I'm sorry.
That would rule. Yeah, sorry.
One
you
must
have
be
to-
recharged of the day.
Yeah.
Mr.
Every time you
Lapsbrick's
cast it, it washes
rod
your ass.
clearly was not effective, so he can. I'm sure he won't mind parting with it. She says as she returns her own rod to wherever it is she took it from.
Ew.
The folds of her dress.
Okay.
And fat. I believe that should be quite valuable if you should resell it, or you may perhaps simply like using it, I do not know.
Fine.
And for this prize, we will never speak of what happened here.
Yeah.
Very good.
Except we are. I have a couple of questions about this.
No doubt about Mr. Bolger Horgerson.
Yes.
Yes. You see, he uses our room quite commonly as it has a secret passage into the labyrinth, so that he can leave and enter without being seen.
I see.
Yes.
And
They did
then
say
the
he's coming
passage is
back here.
where? And how long ago was it that he came
In that
by?
cabinet. Oh, a couple hours ago. Left the girl here. Said he'd be back in a few hours. Tonight, not now, a few hours. He said sometime after midnight.
Alright.
We merely had to cavort until then. And we were having a
Part of
quite
it is
good...
You let us also use this room so we can wait for Bulger to show up.
Mm,
I mean, you were going to wait here anyway, right?
yes.
Yeah, we'll just wait for you. Don't worry about it.
Mm, yes, well, I suppose that could work.
Great, we're in agreement.
Alright, the three of you grab Mr. Lansbrick. And with that, we're off. Good luck Bulger hunting. I hope you beat him down to the dirt for all of this trouble.
Alright, we'll get some dirt handy.
That rotten little man. Alright, come on. And the three Minotaurs grab Mr. Lansbrick, heft him up, and walk out with Mrs. Lansbrick in tow. Sort of imperiously walking along, or waddling rather. The last Minotaur guard is left there.
I see.
Unconscious.
Good for him.
So you're staking out this place.
Free Minotaur.
Why don't we? I disguise myself as the Grand Tomato,
Mm.
and we're gonna hang out until Bulger shows up.
All right. Well,
I think
Now
that makes
just
sense.
lays
I
on the
mean,
table.
let me hear from the rest, but like, right? We need to find him, and he says he's gonna come back to this room.
Well, I agree 100%, except for one thing. He's
What?
doing something now.
That is true, but what time? Like, but we don't know. I guess the dwarf is here. We're gonna talk to the dwarf. If the dwarf gives us
Yeah.
more information,
Yeah, so we should just do that and take it from there.
yeah. But fair enough. Yeah.
right. It takes her about an hour or so, but eventually, whatever drug was in her system that was making her pliable.
Ew.
Word?
Well, I mean,
Unconscious or whatever.
yeah,
Oh, making her like listen to commands.
yeah. She's in a daze.
All right.
Wears off.
Yeah.
And she goes, ah, thank you. When I heard voices that weren't the Minotaurs, I tried knocking, but it was like I was underwater in a dream.
You were in a
Snake
cabinet.
eater.
No, it was just a cabinet.
Oh, yes, I see that now. Thank you for rescuing me. I am Iga Tan's daughter.
Yeah.
Mario Sensi has been betrayed. You
Yeah.
need to go tell him.
He knows.
Yeah, he does, because we're here to figure out what happened.
He's a smart man.
Oh, well, Bulgar has betrayed him to another one of the Sensi, not the Sensi, another one of the Viven's families.
That makes sense. That
Morosinis?
makes sense.
Maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know what family he's working for, but for a different one.
Yeah, well, it's probably the Morosinis. That's a bummer.
Do you
Guess
know
we're
what he's
gonna kill them
doing
all.
for them?
Likely feeding them information that he was supposed to feed to Mario.
Right, so they know that our ship is here, and they're probably going to try and get at us.
Time to kill them all.
What?
I can
What?
tell you where he's staying.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be great.
That'd be good.
He's hiding in the secret room in the grease tap.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
God.
The grease tab. Huh.
We asked
Well-
them, and they don't actually have a secret.
Well,
they lied, I guess.
Yeah, they don't like to advertise it, but they have a secret fighting pit.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, let's
I
get
see. I
in
guess we
there.
had to fight. I guess we're gonna have to do a fighting pit session.
And then kill them all.
Interesting.
Let's go back to the palace and get her shit first.
All right. Well, anyway, but yes, he knew that I was watching him, and he captured me, and he brought me there, and then brought me up here.
That's rough.
Yes, I don't know what he intended to do with me eventually. I suspect that he's not actually even going to come back here. I think he was just pawning me off on the Minotaurs.
Damn.
They wouldn't have let me go, thinking
Fate
about it,
worse than death.
since they were technically kidnapping me.
That is gruesome.
Thank you again for rescuing me. Is there... I don't know where it's safe for me to stay right now. I'm not... I hate to impose on you further, but do you have someplace that I could go to be safe?
The palace.
Bulgar isn't some sort of criminal mastermind, but he has people. I'm afraid if I could just go home, it'll end poorly for me.
Yeah, well, tough luck, I guess. Happens.
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad.
Huh? Oh, okay.
No,
Well, thank you again for rescuing me then.
I mean, do we know anybody in town?
The only people that we really know are the people at the palace.
Yeah.
And we don't even really know them.
We don't.
Wouldn't put her on a boat.
Yeah, we could throw her on our boat. I guess.
Yeah, you want to go to the boat? You want to join our boat?
Become part of our boat.
Yeah.
But what if they target our boat?
Integrated into
They
the
won't
boats.
target our boat.
Well,
Yeah,
you
the
said
whole
that
point.
you.
That's where all of our guys are, so it's fine.
Mm.
They target our boat. It's great. That's like
What
place
if
of
what
our
if they
most
blow
advantage.
up the boat and blow everybody up on it?
Well, then that's kind of like I would be upset about other stuff then.
Okay.
Like, if they-
Boat's probably pretty safe.
I know. So the boat is safe. It's like, what if they kill all of your family? Well, I'll be upset about that then, not about this random person I just met.
Yeah, well, okay, boat sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.
Sure. You want a free Minotaur? There's one right over there.
That's okay. I'll pass.
All right.
Minotaur also goes to the boat.
You Shanghai the Minotaur?
That Minotaur had a lot of health, so
I mean, it's not untrue.
that Minotaur is now a crew member.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Giving him a name.
You
Minotaur
can,
names.
I won't stop you from making the Minotaur one of your followers.
Grombo. Clag Ram. There we go.
Okay. I guess I'll
Flag
make
him.
a follower for him. As you Shanghai him. Since you have vile leadership, that sort of makes sense for you to do.
You Shanghaied the unconscious dwarf to be one of your followers.
No, the Minotaur.
I mean, yeah, the Minotaur. Why did I say dwarf?
And yes, and having rescued Igatan's daughter and claimed one major rod of random misfortunes, you have successfully succeeded at the session.
You've solved my riddle.
We level up. Congratulations. We
You do not.
power.
I don't even want to level up.
No, it's fine.
I would like one more level, please.
Yeah, actually, I will get.
The rod of random misfortunes is 3 times per day. You can use it at a target within 30 feet of you, and it'll give them a random curse.
Ew.
Try it out on the dwarf.
Rod of random misfortune. Writing it down.
Yes, a major rod of random misfortune.
Major rod.
As opposed to the minor or greater versions.
Ah, interesting.
Excellent.
All right. Well, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.